What is going on, guys? Spooky Guy 444 here, coming at you with a brand new 2024 unboxing. And today's unboxing is going to be my first official Party City unboxing of the season. In this box here, we have Party City's Contaminated Kid, the two-headed goat. One of my absolute favorites of the entire year, sitting right inside this box. I am super excited to get into this one. I don't believe there's very many videos of him online still, so I think this is going to be one of the first unboxings to come out, and I'm very excited to show you guys him along with myself. So without further ado, I'm Spooky Guy 444, and let's get into the unboxing of Contaminated Kid. Here we go. Box right out of here. Take a look at that. That is a gorgeous box. I absolutely love the box design that Party Cities have. It's easily some of my favorites across the board. And yeah, he's got a pretty big box on him, but I think it's definitely one that they could have shipped out, even though they were saying that like he couldn't be shipped out due to his box size. But oh well. But now, without further ado, let's open up this box and get into the parts. Here we have his fur. Do you want to call it fur? His body cloth. One of his feet, the adapter. And now the reason that all the parts are like just kind of in the box, I want to give a huge thank you to Ryan's for actually getting me this guy from his local Party City store and setting him up to make sure he worked. Another leg, the full body piece and his control box. Another leg, and his other leg. Here we have his fog adapter pieces, but here we have his horns. And I believe this is the last piece. This is his mechanism. Very nice to see that they definitely did not cheapen out on the quality. It's two separate mechs that kind of make that swaying head motion, which is pretty interesting to see. Mostly all metal gears, maybe even all metal gears. Oh, nope. All metal besides the last two. So just like anything else that they do. Very nice welds too. Very excited to get into this. And now, let's get to the head. Now take a look at these heads. Obviously, they are pretty big, and just look at the sculpt work, man. Techie did a beautiful job on this one. Absolutely love how he looks. Love the facial expression. Really does. It looks like a real goat. It 100%. Both of them look like real goats. It is insane. The sculpt is beautiful. Love the look. The paint job is great as well. So yeah, that is awesome. And now, let's begin the setup of Contaminated Kid. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is start connecting the legs so that he's able to stand. So the first one that we're going to want to do is snap lock B to B. And then this next one here that I grabbed is C. This one in the front here I believe is A. And finally the one with the fog host is D. I'm also going to go ahead and connect the fog host from S to S, just so while we're using him, we don't forget to do that once we have the body piece on. I'm actually going to next up do his mechanism piece, and that is just matching E to E and F to F right over here. To give him a little bit of balance, I'm going to go ahead and snap lock that tail on real quick, just so that we don't have any complications while we're trying to do that. But the next piece that we are going to get is his head. And we are just going to snap lock that on to G at the very end of the mechanism. We're going to start putting in some of these twist lock horns, matching K to K, H to H, J to J, and I to I. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the body shell, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and put on that body cloth. I'm going to have to figure out which way it exactly goes, but I'm thinking it's going to be something just like that. Nothing too crazy there. And just like that, all you got to do is wire up the fog stuff, and your Contaminated Kid is ready to go. So without further ado, let's get into a demo of Contaminated Kid. Here we go. Have seen a demo, let's go over the pros and cons of Contaminated Kid. Starting with the cons, I do gotta say, if you couldn't tell from the setup, he's a little bit different from when he was first revealed back in June. And what I mean by that is if you actually look around the area of his body, under this fabric used to be a fully sculpted body. Yeah, it was pretty cool, it was pretty nice, and it kind of maybe justified his $275 price tag. However, it's gone. And in place of it is just a cheap vacuum form, almost like a hip piece kind of insert. And I'm pretty disappointed about that, to be honest. For not the reason of it being here, I think it makes the box definitely way smaller. I think the issue with it is the fact that they didn't lower his price. Because in my humble opinion, he's not worth his retail. $275 is insane for this. However, it is still a great animatronic. I think if it was around the $200 mark, I think it would have been a lot more worth it. However, that's really my only con, because my pros, I have a ton. Talking about the detail work on the head, the detail work is fantastic. I love the paint job. I love the look. They look like real goats. They didn't like do any caricatures of them. Like, this looks like a real life cast of a goat, and it looks amazing. I'm super happy with it. It looks phenomenal. I love the beard. Reminds me of myself. And then, of course, I love just the general quality in general. They did a really great job with the quality. It's all snap lock pieces, which is something I'm glad to see, that the feet aren't like screw on with Allen wrenches. It's just snap locks. And of course, the fabric's really good quality. This collar up here is velvet, which is very nice. And then a ton of other stuff with them. It's just super nice quality. And of course, I really do like the animation. I think it could have been programmed a little bit better. Like, it kind of moves in a constant circle. I think if it was programmed to like sometimes turn, sometimes go up, sometimes do both at the same time, I think that would look pretty cool. But I still do really like it, and I think it is a truly great animatronic, especially when you have the fog feature hooked up to it. It really does bring it to life. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm Spooky Guy 444, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.